Right? Okay. Yep. This is what we all get for actually walking into a domain of a spirit that I said was very healthy.
If you
It's
for all your
fine.
characters, though, all your garbs, though, definitely look like they're something from like last century.
Dear. Oh, it'll be. You're looking very nice, Galris.
Oh,
It's truthful, you find a spell component pouch in your pockets.
Thank God.
You are the court magician, after all.
And I was very worried I wouldn't have one.
Yeah, Adeline's gonna reach around and see if she can pull her crossbow off her back.
Kind of reach around back there. You don't find a crossbow.
Oh, you no.
You've got a little dagger at your side.
I had a dagger, but still.
Cadby's sitting. It has now kind of wiggled her way out of Kilroy's grab and is tapping her foot at Adeline.
Sideline, you have a sickle.
That's nice.
Question.
Yes.
Do I still have my spell scars?
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
You also have a dagger as well, as is befitting a noble lady.
I'm sure it's probably fancy and as bejeweled as I am right now.
Yes. By the way, you are covered in jewelry, like at least 250 gold of jewelry.
Sweet.
And
I-
we're talking like massive sapphires hanging from each of your ears. It's beautiful.
No. Let's continue the process of ignoring the theater.
Reese has a rapier at his side.
I am grossly incandescent.
I'm guessing I
Deadly
just have like some cleaning cloths and a feather duster.
You have a broom which doubles as the court stuff.
Better than nothing.
Adeline raised her
Now-
voice.
First thing first, let's save to disbelieve.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling this isn't going to be a fight we can simply break out of.
Probably not, but there's no harm in trying.
Feels pretty real to both of you.
Wow, Adeline.
Feels very real to Adeline.
Oh, excuse you, I don't mind the change of clothes, but I would like my crossbow back.
This
It's
is
very
what you
important
get.
to me. Also, yeah, this is really, really real, which, yeah.
But I told. But I can see why there's a trope in modern literature where no one listens to the seers. Okay, wonderful.
Cadme, we've
Cadme,
been doing this. And besides, I didn't expect him to actually, like,
we had
know,
all
take my
agreed to
stuff.
come here and we knew that it was going to be dangerous and strange.
I know. Okay. I shall go.
Oh, also, an extra footnote, by the way, I forgot. Estufa,
So,
Koro is no longer this angelic thing. Koro is
Chippy.
Koro is now a black cat.
Oh god, has Elise's form changed as well?
One moment.
Is there at least still even there?
Yes.
Yes, Elise is still there, but Elise has become the form of a majestic hunting bird.
Cool. Has Coral lost all his spellic abilities and such?
No,
Okay, good.
not at all. He's just taken the form of a black cat.
Yeah, I'm assuming my Aspen and Hazel look like garden assistants.
They look like more general servants of the household. I didn't have descriptions specifically for them, but they're servants of the household. They look like similar to. I didn't know you were bringing them originally, so I didn't create descriptions for them.
That's fine.
But you can imagine the kind of thing they would look like.
Mhm.
Similar to Cadme.
Well, if you want my advice now, I believe it is time that we play our roles. I would like to figure out what happened here.
Yes.
I cast a curse on
I'd
Karis.
rather. I hit Estusa with my broom. I would rather not us split up too much while we're exploring this place.
Yeah, probably be a good idea to keep each other in eye shot.
Or at least, pairs or three.
The painting at the top of the stairwell, now you look at it, by the way, looks like that of a rather beautiful looking young woman with fine flowing red hair and a beautiful tiara.
Who is she?
Let's see, was that nobility check? That
Yes.
was. Wow.
Yes. Kelris knows nobility.
That is Lady Estavia. Lady Estavia Wayland, of course, since it's a Wayland Manor. She was, to your knowledge, the last member of the Wayland family. she ended up taking the head of the household at a rather young age. The exact number is disputed, but somewhere in her early teens. She herself tragically disappeared somewhere in her early 20s. But regardless of that, it was well rumoured, though, that she had obtained rather powerful occult abilities, including the ability to commune with the dead.
How old does she look in this painting?
15? 16?
Right, so
On the cusp of adulthood.
yeah.
Like, just barely an adult.
So either the painting is old or it's quite a while before it went missing, quote unquote. Okay, so
I need to quickly get a refill of my drink, so I'm actually going to go for a second, get the refill, and then I'll come back.
Okay.
Oh, you don't.
okay, well, where should we go then?
There are a lot of places to go.
Blood's to the left.
Yeah, I see. I see blood.
Wait, there's actually a map here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, down
Wow,
to the bottom of the
I
boat.
wish that had been
Yeah.
mentioned.
And there's some bright ass lights in this. This light bill, not me.
I mean, it's a noble person. Probably afford their own light bill.
Oh no, we've lost J-Mac too.
The ghost is getting them one by one.
Oh no.
I just heard something upstairs. I'll be right back.
God damn it.
No, I'm joking.
Also, gotta say, big spooky mansion place, taking us to a different freaking dimension. Totally getting rid of the happy buzz Karis had going on.
Oh.
She was really happy when she came back from wherever she went.
And now she's a maid again.
Now she's a maid again. Of freaking course.
Oh,
I mean, she looks good as a
like that
maid.
look great. Yeah.
Of course I look good. Doesn't mean I want to look like this.
Yeah, no, Maya would rather be in her armor.
No, I would rather be in anything but this. Apart from that, pointing at Amaya.
Hey, I look fucking good.
You
I'm
look
completely
alright.
indifferent.
Ostentatious, but good.
You look alright, but it's, no. I just, no. Not my style.
Well, okay, I could wear it better than you, unless you went through a whole, disguise process to change your fur colors around, but
I mean, that wouldn't be the hardest thing to do.
No, she's done before.
yeah.
Several times. A day.
And yes, a beehive of curls.
Ugh.
But you should know what kind of hairdo I'm talking about. With that.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Like, ugh. Adeline just sort of picks at her hair a little bit. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this hairstyle. Just so tangled and a mess.
Also, ladies, you're both in high heels.
Adeline's fine with that.
Eh,
Probably less than Maya. I think I imagine Maya's more of a combat boot kind of person.
It's fine. It's for
Usually-
training.
usually yes, but she does know how to walk in them just as part of, basic court training.
Adeline has run in high heels before. Done
no.
acrobatics, as it turns out.
So, just as a quick thing that the Peanut Galleries pointed out, there's 2 more paintings up here. What are they?
Yeah.
J-Mac still gone?
I'm here.
There are 2 other paintings up there, that is true. You can't really see them too well from the landing, but as 2 were briefly kind of heading up the stairwell, would have been able to see a couple of them. So the other 2 paintings there, the one on the left-hand side is rather macabre in many regards. It seems to depict that of a rather deathly looking forest. The many trees dying, maybe like an old thick swamp even, kind of examining it. And standing in there is a grave digger. On the right-hand side is this strange, phantasmal almost environment. There's beautiful, kind of almost like flowing pink energies. Islands of blue fort. It's hard to describe in many regards. But it's a place unlike any other you've seen. Something maybe you can almost imagine from the plains themselves, actually.
Do either of the paintings have like a name plaque on them? And
They do
What-
not.
right, and would we be able to, particularly the forest scene, would we be able to recognise that as anywhere in particular, maybe?
No.
Right. And could we possibly work out what sort of planes the other one is?
Yes. That would be a knowledge planes check.
Go, someone who has that.
Hello. Let me.
You'd both come to the agreement that it seems to resemble a fragmented part of the astral sea.
Well, not that
More-
place again.
More precisely, a fragmented part of the astral sea, which is commonly referred to, though, of the Graveyard of Stars. It's a beautiful location, which is also said to hide the dead corpses of multiple gods.
Interesting.
Not that it's particularly useful to many mortals, nor that can mortals find the corpses, but that's supposedly where they end up.
What's the betting she was trying to get to this place to siphon the power of dead gods?
I wouldn't think so.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't know.
But group, how would you like to proceed?
Well, there's
I-
blood off to the left.
Yeah, I think someone needs to do some cleaning.
Kelris.
Sod off. If you're gonna be like that, then just get the hell out the way.
Hold
And
on.
don't traipse the blood everywhere.
Walking up to the door and putting your hand on the handle, suddenly a massive rune appears over the door. That of a red serpent. The door appears to be locked.
Oh my god, it's the Resident Evil, you need an armor key.
Yeah. I was
Yes,
just
it
about to
is.
say that. Let's try the snake key.
So just
Now,
pointing
you are
out-
free to write on the map, by the way, which I do recommend, because people are going to forget where I give clues.
Never.
So, yeah, we're in a mansion which has suspected undead in it, and we need special keys for the doors. This is so Resident Evil.
Mm-hmm.
Very true.
What
Too bad
about
we don't have any
the
guns or anything.
what about the other doors down this end? Are they open?
The door to your left,
Yeah. Left, right, whichever one I feel like opening.
it does.
Oh, I thought that was the one we were originally trying, I think, to, go through the...
Okay,
follow
so
the
Omar on the
blood.
top one.
No, up top one, the snake door.
Right.
This is basically, yeah.
I'm gonna pop open this door too.
The bottom one.
The top one? The bottom one does not open. Actually, weirdly, you can't even find a door handle.
Mm.
Oh, god damn it.
That one's not important to the story.
Or it might be, and you can't get there yet.
Okay, we'll go this way. Then.
I'm gonna need to make a macro for quarterstaff.
Do we really want to split up left, right?
Yes.
Yep.
I'm assuming down is like the entrance door where we came in from.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We probably should have tried. There might actually be a garden we could go into.
Maybe.
We've made our decision.
If this is Luigi Mansion or Resident Evil, we probably will reach the garden like a third of the way through the game.
Yeah.
The corridor is seemingly stacked, essentially 6, maybe even 8 feet high, actually, with crates.
Oh, fucking
They completely blocking the corridor?
chest high walls.
Yes.
Well, 8 feet isn't chest high.
If I
Toshi's.
That's when you can fly.
if I give them a shove, do they feel like they're like supernaturally stuck there?
Yes.
Right. That's another don't go that way yet corridor.
In fact, sadly, you don't have an axe you can cut through crates with.
No, but I has strength. And, they're crates, they can be shifted normally.
Meanwhile, Adeline, Estufa,
Gonna push on this door here. Also, Adeline's going to try and fly up a little bit.
Adeline manages to float a couple of inches off the ground.
Okay, good. That's still fine. She'll drop back to the ground. Ooh,
You
found some stairs.
You see stairs leading into the basement.
Ooh, basement. Okay, let's not go there yet. I don't. Let's try over here.
There was another
I think
door on
Estufa's
the
leaving
other
notes
side.
everywhere.
Oh, yes, sorry, I'm writing notes.
It's fine. You are the note keeper.
Something has to be.
Let's try door bottom. Ooh, found a library.
You found the study, an old and decrepit room, yet beautiful. Books line the walls, old volumes ranging from poetry and political theory down to occult grimoires that line the shelves, one after another.
Hmm.
Chairs are thrown all over the place, like a struggle happened in here. You find nothing else, however, unless you want to look deeper.
Eileen's gonna go in here and look for more signs of a struggle, or specifically, she wants to look for like signs of someone left the room after a struggle, either like dragged or because they got hurt and were leaving or what.
Very well. You examine the room, checking each area, when you suddenly notice something out of the fireplace. Team of my carrots, how you doing?
Yeah, we're
Um,
trying this door over here.
Yeah.
You're
What's
trying
through
that
door
door.
number 3? However many.
Door N.
What you find is the remnants of a room that was perhaps once used as a greenhouse, in many regards. A number of plant pots are spilled all over the place. Dirt rummaging the ground, and old spider's webs covers the area.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yet
baby.
quickly the air is covered up, and you suddenly find yourselves in a beautiful green area. Plant pots full to the brim, green leaves everywhere, as if the mansion itself is covering up that which it doesn't want you to see.
Hmm. Just quickly, before I go in there, can I make sure that these drops in the corridor are actually blood, or at least look like blood? Is that someone hasn't, like, spilt some red wine or something?
You can try that. You can make a heal check to identify.
Do-do. Boop. 26.
Looks like blood.
Alright. Fair enough. I did notice there was like a puddle under here before the bushes all appeared as well.
Hi. Okay, I need you to not. Okay, grow that way, please. I think. Okay, I need to. Excuse me. Ah, bush. Please. Academy's gonna try to look at the blood that the bush is covering.
The blood's gone.
Okay.
Are any of the plants unusual?
Well, that depends on what you define as unusual. Most of them, though, seem fairly normal in most regards, you'd say.
Like, they do not belong anywhere near this climate or whatever.
If you're growing in the greenhouse, it's a different story, but
Oh, yeah. Or anything of
you
significance.
can make a herbalism check if you would like to.
Boop. 15.
You find one thing of note looking around. One plant that kind of stands out. Most of them here are things you'd normally expect to find. Pleasant flowers, small little bushes growing fruits. Screaming mandrake.
Oh.
It's currently not screaming, no one's picked it yet, but you know it will if someone, harvest.
Oh, Hazel.
I was gonna say, Hazel, could you talk to these plants? See if they, I don't know, seem normal, or see if they know anything about this place? And also, how does it look?
Hazel will kind of like shrug and like approach one of the plants.
You approach one of the plants.
She'll touch it and see if there's if it's willing to talk.
It feels alive, at least.
Hazel will cast Speak with Plant.
Do you mind? Stop touching.
Well, I'm sorry.
What?
It's kind of hard to not touch, but you kind of just sort of appeared out of nowhere. I'm sorry.
Oh, you've ruffled my bark and
Okay,
leaves.
sorry.
Who do you think you are? I'm Lady Guadalupe.
Pardon?
Yes,
I'm
Lady Guadalupe.
The apparently, is it the same kind of shrub?
Same species.
Oh, apparently you're part of a family. I know one of your great descendants. She currently resides within our house.
Great to Stop speaking madness, girl. Now what are you doing?
I'm currently making sure the garden is well tended.
Well, do your job then. Do your job. You're the gardener, aren't you? Look, some of us are covered in pests.
Hazel will look around at that.
There's spiders chewing on some of the leaves.
Stop it. Hazel will just open her hand and like flash and like
Aspen.
Hazel just like kind of photosynthesis blasts and like vaporizes the spiders, but leaves the plants unharmed.
I was just gonna tell Aspen, look, friends, and just hope he
Yeah,
kind of just picked
Aspen
them
at
up.
that goes, "What the?" Hazel goes, "What?"
They have very different views on preserve life.
Yeah. But I when was the last time you saw a gardener?
You were here just yesterday. What are you talking about?
Well, from my point of view, I wasn't here for a very, very long time.
Have you gone silly in the head again?
No, I believe you did.
I'm going to have to complain to you to the chief gardener.
The chief gardener is just behind me.
Make a bluff check.
Sure. Hazel has a little bit of this, not much.
No, she can't be the chief gardener. Have you seen her? No.
I don't know what to tell you, Lady Guadalupe, but I'm not lying.
Look, I need watering right now. Go fetch some. Only the finest spring water as well.
Hazel sort of looks a bit put off by this, and then sort of and kind of rummages around a bit and pulls out like a water skin and starts watering the plant. Everyone else just hasn't heard anything.
You know, Maya is like looking at this going, no, I'm used to their shenanigans by now.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, back at the library, Adeline's looking into the fireplace.
Yep. Not stick your face in it.
She sees something at the back of the fireplace, behind the smouldering ash and old pieces of wood. It looks like a ring of some kind.
Ooh, so fire's out right now?
Nope, the fire's running.
Uh,
You see a ring that seems to have fallen in.
she'll look around and see if there's a fire poker.
There is.
Cool. Let's try and hook the ring.
Make me a sleight of hand or dexterity check.
I can make a sleight of hand. I'm not great at it, but
That's good enough.
there.
You retrieve the ring from the fire.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful looking gold ring.
I'm kind of surprised this isn't melted yet. She gingerly sort of holds her finger to it and see if it's hot.
It's a bit hot.
Okay. That's somewhere.
It has a wheel inscribed on it.
Ooh, wheel ring. Okay. Maybe this will open up a wheel door. Okay. She'll go and sort of set down the table then. Anyone have any water?
Just if I pulls out the. Oh wait, no, never mind.
I mean, I can produce water, but
That's a bit much water, yeah. Whether we might be able to pull this down, I guess?
Got hydraulic push, but again, that might be a bit much water.
Just keep
Yeah.
hold of it till it cools down.
Yeah, Adeline will just
Oh
keep
wait,
hold-
hold on. Here, Carl, hold it.
Ray of Frost.
No, he's resistant to fire.
Thank you.
the black cat puts it on his tail.
Yes,
Nice.
it's bejazzled.
Looks good on you. Alright,
Meow.
cool.
He still talk as a black cat, by the way. Just so you're aware.
Sing meow in a way.
Did you two find anything interesting?
Nope. I was kind of just watching you try and get something out of the fireplace.
I mean, maybe it's like one of all the books here. It's quite a lot.
Oh, maybe, yeah. I don't know books
Crack
that well,
knuckles.
but here, yeah, let's give it a look. After this one.
She has little books on occultism. Well, makes sense. I
There
suppose from
are.
what Doris said.
It's up to you how you want to search it. If you want to search it with a particular focus in mind, or just randomly search.
Adeline has no idea what she's doing, so
I kind
Just
of
go
want to
ahead.
know what kind of brand of occultism is she working? Is it like the kind of psychic kind, or is it more flavored towards like maybe like an arcane kind? If that's even possible to find out.
I mean, you can try.
I'll give it a try.
It'll be an Arcana check.
Oh, thank God. That's where it is going to be linguistics. 30.
There's two for examines the various volumes. There's some very expensive copies in here of various books. There's a lot of them, and they're a bit mismatched. You can definitely tell someone for a while was trying to figure out their place in magic. But it definitely seems to you like true. Well, it's a bit of both. You can see some stuff that's clearly psychic work, like psychicness at work here. But some parts I seem to delve into true occultism.
Hmm.
Into the truly strange and unpredictable areas of magic that border upon all else. And a couple of even references to witchcraft here and there. But for the most part, it's true occultism and a bit of psychic.
Okay.
It looks like whoever this was quite intelligent, did quite a lot of diverse study.
Interesting. Well, it explains why this might be all existing if she is perhaps the ghost here.
That's fun.
Reese failed to find what he was looking for. Alright, one moment. Can someone roll me a d4?
On it.
And do. You go.
That was a D. Oh, that was a D. 2.
You hear a loud bell chime as if from a grandfather clock.
How many
One.
times does it chime?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 o'clock. Okay.
At the same time, can Karis and Adeline both roll me a fortitude save?
Oh dear.
Oh, no.
Of course it targets you too.
Oh, before it's not terrible.
14. That's not good.
Are you keeping in mind your ward bonus?
I am not.
Yeah, that's
So,
plus 3
17.
resistance.
17 then.
25.
Karis, you're feeling a little bit sleepy for some reason.
With a 17? Well,
A little less sleepy.
yeah, so I didn't have the
That's
warding
fine.
hex.
Yeah, you feel something about this place. Almost like the fell, cold wind from outside kind of chill through each of you. That you're able to resist whatever it was.
Oof. It's chilly.
Karis's fur just like fluffs up a little bit as she shivers.
Meanwhile, back in the garden team, as Hazel continues to try and
All right, I'm back.
oh, perfect. We're returning to the garden team now.
Good.
As Hazel's continually trying to deal with Lady Guadalupe.
Okay.
See if you can find out anything about the lake, the manor.
Well, Hazel's going to be currently dealing with Noble's aspirations. Aspen is going to kind of scoff at his sister and talking to plants. So you're not going to get anything out of that. They're too quiet. He's going to start figuring out what the hell other life is in here. Like they insinuated that there was going to be some form of pet. So he's going to be looking around.
Make a perception check.
Way to go, boy. You can do this. You have vermin empathy. 29. Yeah, 19. Nice.
Aspen sees an interesting crack on the eastern wall. And in it, the remnants of what look like beetles have been crawling through of some kind.
He'll hop on over, stick his head right up against the crack and look in.
And he's barely able to kind of look in because the crack is so small.
Well, yeah, but he can stick to the wall so he can get his face right up there.
There's something glittering inside.
He'll sort of reach behind him, grab Hazel's hand. She'll go, hey! And she'll just grab her hand and hold it up to the crack and look at her like, come on. And she'll sigh and she'll light up her hand a bit so he can look inside a little bit.
Did you find something, Aspen?
Aspen, look, see. Shiny thing.
It looks like a tiny key.
Aspen takes his hand. It kind of looks kind of mudgy for a second. He jams his hand in the crack, and he'll use his compression ability to kind of go in and grab.
Okay then.
Pretty
As he now has an odd-looking key with a leaf on the design on the back of it.
thing.
Oh, a
He'll bite
leaf
the end of the
key.
leaf and go,
No, don't bite it. We may need that to open some doors.
It's not rock. It's not fake. It's fake. Fake crystal. Fake crystal. Glass. Glass. You call. Yes.
Right. Don't bite it. You might break it.
Oh.
Adeline,
Okay.
can you make a perception check?
Can do.
So I was going to ask, what does it look like outside these windows?
It looks like a rather beautiful garden.
Day, night,
Nighttime. But early nighttime.
7 o'clock at night, beautiful garden. Okay.
Adeline, you see the most peculiar thing sitting on the bookshelf.
No, what's this?
You pull it out.
Yeah.
It's a spell book.
Oh,
Written
Hey, I
in
see.
Elven.
Hmm?
Written in Elsgard.
Interesting. Okay. She'll
Is
read
it
it.
bound? Is it bound in hide?
Yes.
That's mine.
Wait a sec. Hey, I think I found a thing for Amaya.
Oh,
Is this my spell book? Shows it to SC, since you probably know more likely than I would.
Mustafa checks will come over, checks the first page. Does it say property of Amaya?
If it's a Maya,
Yes, it does.
Dear diary. Yeah, it's Amaya's.
Nice. Cool. Okay.
So that's where everyone's stuff went.
Yeah,
Around the manor?
seems so.
Wait,
Anyone
wait a
see?
minute. Reed's actually going to pull down his shirt for a moment and look at it and look really disappointed. Oh man, I see.
Shadow's gone.
Yeah.
God damn it, we just had that branded.
And
For the
hopefully-
74th time.
Yeah, but I've just had my one branded for the first time, and that will be gone as well.
Yeah, hopefully
that
that comes back.
Not that you can see the brand under all the fluff,
I mean, brands tend to burn away the fluff.
but it's not actually hot.
True.
Well,
Does anyone have scent?
Yes.
Yes.
yeah.
Everyone with scent is in the greenhouse.
Well, everybody in the greenhouse. You smell what smells like beautifully roasted pork.
Oh my god, I'm hungry now.
The smell seems to be coming from back the direction you came from.
I'm
But there's doors
Learn's
down
ready
here.
and we'll need to attend.
There's doors down here.
I
Oh, follow the smell.
Follow your nose.
Okay.
Not the first time. Cadme, you
Cadme-
can stay
Cadme,
in
stand
here if
there
you
as-
like.
I don't want to split up. Kedmey
Oh.
grabs Aspen as he runs
Well-
by the collar.
I'm apparently been chosen to play the part of a noble, so if it's any kind of dinner party or anything, I'm obligated to go.
And I have to serve. She sounds so thrilled about this.
What are the walls made out of here?
Fine bricks.
Kelra, would you mind taste for me?
Sorry, you're cutting in and out.
Would you testing my food for me?
Taste testing, that's not exactly within the normal maid's job description, but if you insist.
Thank you. Maya just kind of smiles knowingly, because Kellers wants that food a lot more than Maya does.
Just don't get used to that sort of thing. But Kellis is
Gareth,
essentially she's
smells
going
smells coming from the foyer.
from the foyer. Doo-doo-boo.
Smells like it's coming from upstairs.
What kind of place would have the kitchen upstairs? Do
Well, it's not necessarily a kitchen. Could be.
Into the darkness.
Heading up the stairs, the two of you find yourselves. It's disorientating for a moment, almost as if the world around you is warping slightly. But you find yourselves in a beautiful looking dining room. A long table, the kind of table that could seat hundreds. Well, maybe not. Maybe more like 20. Is laid out in front of you. Beautiful paintings on the walls, pieces of artwork around, vases on little pedestals. Yet something's not quite right. You see, sitting around many of the seats is almost these shadowy, wispy forms, as if the story cannot play itself and it's just kind of stuck.
Kellis looks incredibly uncomfortable.
Amaya is going to look to see if there is a place marked for her.
There are two open spots.
Well, I can guarantee
One signified by a ruby and one
Oh.
signified by a sapphire, sitting on the seat.
I guarantee one won't be for me.
Yes, one of them is for me.
I'm guessing the
who had
other's Adeline. Yeah, Adeline. Guess I'll go and see if I can find her.
Maya sends Elise to go get her.
Or at least the bird.
Yep.
A hunting bird flies into the library.
Ah, we're under attack. No.
Wait,
Shoot it now.
Wasn't that with Amaya?
It nods.
Or hi, Elise, I think. Yeah,
It
you
nods
changed.
again.
You changed. Okay. What you coming for?
She kind of just squawks a bit, motions her head towards the foyer.
Okay.
She wants you to follow her.
Okie dokie. And yep, just
And she'll
follow.
just start directing you by pointing away stairs up towards the dining area up at.
It will lead you upstairs.
Also, Adeline took the spellbook, I guess.
Yeah, she didn't. Yeah, she took it back after you got done. So, hello.
Heading upstairs, as soon as Adeline steps through the door, the entire scene changes around you. Suddenly it goes from being this frozen static image to the entire room being in full swing. You see a dozen and a half fine noble ladies and gentlemen all drinking and toasting as you go in to be seated. A large kind of serving cart of food sitting on one side, waiting to be served by someone.
I guess that's my job, she sort of quietly mutters to herself.
The fine paintings in more detail as you look around. A fine jeweled case sitting at one side of the table next to where the lady of the house should sit, though her seat is oddly absent. She's not here. Yet the glass case next to her seat is quite interesting, as it seems to have a bejeweled skull of some kind in it.
Interesting.
Oh, spooky. Oh yeah, Amaya here.
There's also a pair of knightly armors sitting over by the door you just came through.
So one of them
Well, one of them is notably smaller than the other and appears to be, yes, decorated the same way Reese's was.
Mm-hmm.
Oh hey, cool. Also here, have a spellbook.
Oh, my spellbook. Thank you.
I think that armor.
Interestingly, though, the other knight, though, the one, the full-size knight, seemingly has a great sword in his hands, pushed into the ground.
Is that
Yours.
mine?
Might be.
Is it masterwork?
Yes.
That's mine.
Sniff it for your scent.
Yes, because the first thing I'm going to do in the middle of a dining room when people are expecting to be served is to start sniffing swords. I'm not that kind of cat folk.
Let this be the
Are
night
you
where we
going to
sniff
deny
swords.
the request of the servant?
Yes.
Oh dear.
What does it take to get served around here?
Let's just
The
take our
lady says,
seats.
fanning herself. Come on, we're waiting for food.
I am sorry, my lords and ladies. And she'll start serving.
Look what a backwater house can afford, just this. How pathetic, right?
She does a good job of serving.
You do get the sense, though, that it seems like the people here aren't particularly a fan of the lady of the house.
Not surprised. I'm not
The
either.
curt words, the toxic atmosphere. It's almost physically hard to breathe in it all. As if the toxic words almost became manifest, like a pool of gas in the air. Make a fort save.
Oh no.
All of us?
Yes.
Oh dear. Wow, that's including my hex ward this time.
Kelris, Amaya, the toxic words in the air, they eat at you, making you feel almost as if the words were pointing at you and tearing away at your very fabric of who you are. Kelris, you take 1 point of charisma damage. Amaya, you take 4 points of charisma.
Oh no. I only have.
Okay, well, no charisma checks for Amaya.
Oh, and the ward breaks, yes. God damn it. Well, her ears sort of droop down a bit, and she looks very sad with herself.
Like, you know the words aren't directed to you, but something
No.
inside you almost feels torn apart by it.
The thing is, they may not be directed at her, but she's been in so many situations like this in the past when the words were directed at her. It's very easy for it to affect her again. And after she did so well serving things, that was a nat 18.
Your serving doesn't turn out to be fruitless, however. You happen to notice one of your patrons you're serving seemingly having a rather beautiful ruby snake pin on his jacket.
Ooh.
Okay. Here comes plan. This is a bad idea.
Steal it.
Exactly.
You know what?
Cal-
Adeline's got the perception. She probably noticed the pin.
Cal
Can-
was- I mean,
Can
Cal-
Adeline strike up a conversation with him?
Yeah, it was more for the fact that Kelros got so close to the man that he was able to see it more than anything.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And essentially, Calris is going to do the bumbling... annoyingly, after devouring so well, she's going to do the bumbling servant thing and accidentally drop the plate of food down the man. And then as she's sort of desperately trying to clean him up, apologising so much, she's going to attempt to palm the pin.
I think deception's your most important part here.
Yeah.
Roll to bluff.
Oh, thank God. I was terrified you were going to say sleight of hand for a moment then. Ugh, that is a bad roll.
No.
Kelros is able to pocket the pin.
Okay. And then, basically, after I've cleaned it up, as I'm sort of going out of the room, I'll make sure to go past either Adeline or Amaya, and like pass the pin off to them, like drop it at their feet, in their pocket, whatever she can, just so Kelvis herself doesn't have it on her.
Okie dokie. Fancy.
Let's do that.
So,
Actually, we'll be back in a moment. First, Cadme would be first, actually.
Hey.
Cadme, you're still in the greenhouse.
Yes.
You hear the sound of festive partying upstairs. Something feels very odd about this area, though. To Cadme, she almost feels like she's getting further and further away from the Fey realms every moment she's here. She's not sure where the group is, but she doesn't think it's on the material plane anymore. But what does Cadme want to do? Would you like to continue helping Hazel, like, assist serve Lady Guadalupe? Or have you got other plans?
Cadney wants to see if she can confirm something.
Okay.
This Lady Guadalupe, this might have been. We haven't met very many plants in our travels, but we've met a lot of people. Cadmy's gonna just try to see if she can remember what she's looking at almost exactly. See if this is like sort of some form of mental construct based on memories that we've previously experienced. It's making the stuff as we approach things, so it's obviously that it's trying to reference something.
Interesting.
So, like, you're trying to see if it's creating these things from our own memories?
Yeah.
I guess you're trying to sense motive of the house?
Yeah.
Try to roll sense motive. Let's see what comes up.
Come on, character card. You can do it. I believe in you. Pull your shit together.
What is your major malfunction?
Yes and no.
Okay.
The house does appear to be being shifted and altered by your presence here. Your character's own thoughts warping its environment slightly. But you think largely the house is seemingly... You're pretty sure it's a mental construct of someone else. You can feel the emotions pulsing through the walls. The only difference is while you're being here, you're tainting the environment slightly with your own thoughts. It is a mental construct, just not of your own necessarily.
Cadmy's gonna walk up to one of the walls and place her hand on it, closing her eyes. You can feel. She feels the pulses of the thing. Can she feel what like direction the pulses are coming from? Like it hits her thumb before it hits her pinky, sort of feeling.
Feels like it's coming from the far northern side of the mansion.
The blocked off side, conveniently.
Though to Cadme, given what she's feeling, there's a lot of emotions pulsing through this house. Grief, anger, fear, remorse. each thing in your house is a mental construct of some kind. As it stands, the entire house could be could contain metaphors for all kinds of things going on there. For whoever this is.
Oh. Then Cadmy's gonna walk over to that crack Aspen just pulled a key out of,
Mhm.
and she's going to attempt to believe the crack doesn't exist and seal up the crack like it's like good looking stonework. Like it's comfortable. Like a small thing, just so she can, because she knows she's polluting the area, but she wants to pollute it with things are okay feelings. Like
Attempt a charisma check. If you have the lucid dreamer feat, add +4.
God,
doesn't have that,
this
but
this
I
would have been
am rocking pretty good.
this would have been freaking perfect for Celia.
Also, if you're a psychic spellcaster, add +2, actually.
Okay, well we're at a lot now.
Cadme is able to force the crack closed with her thoughts, the house responding to her force of personality. When she gets the sense the house also noticed.
Cadmy will smile at that. Well, it seems like we have a little bit of a conversation to have, don't we? Aspen, try to see if you can convince the spiders to go and build webs where the beetles are coming in. Hazel, I'm sorry, honey, but we need to get going.
You're not allowed to leave yet. No, we've still got things to do. Look at my roses.
But you're not the oh.
No, not me. Look besides me. As there's another plant right next to her covered in roses. Come on, they need doing as well. After all, how else is the mistress going to impress her bride?
Oh, she has a bride.
Oh, I shouldn't have mentioned that, actually. It's kind of scandalous,
No.
actually, to be fair.
No.
What?
Guadalupe, we've had many conversations before in the past. I'm sure we can actually work something out here. You know how much I love these, and I share them with you too.
You can diplomatize with her. You get a +4 bonus for having indulged her previous tasks.
Ooh.
Well, I shouldn't mention this, but yes. Despite the mistress of the house being engaged to Lord Walbury, she's somewhat fallen. Well, rather embarrassingly, she's been rather enjoying herself with if you believe the rumours, with Lord Ranbyre's sister, in fact.
Oh my, that is something. Tell me, is she at the party this morning? That's currently going on upstairs.
Oh yes, she is.
Oh, okay. Cadmy says that she's currently tending to some of the roses next to Guadalupe.
Meanwhile, Estuva.
Well,
as you ward Reese.
yeah, enjoy your +3s.
Is it?
Whatever.
Sounds like someone's having fun upstairs. Can you hear that?
As if strains her ears. Kind
Kind
of.
Partying.
I guess that's maybe the others are up there. Well, we do have this ring. I'm kind of interested in where it goes. She skirts past Reese. Door?
You go to the door. It unlocks.
Oh. I feel like it's a bit better of an idea just to see what else is around here rather than take each room at a time. Personal opinion. Left door, seeing as how it, should go to an open space.
It leads out to the front of the estate.
Gonna assume it looks a lot nicer.
Outside, yes, though it briefly warps in your mind. But what you end up seeing is this beautiful looking front section of the mansion. You see a pair of half incorporeal guards standing there proudly by the doors. You can see a stable hand tending to one of the horses of one of the guests. Beautiful ponds filled with ever-flowing water out of lion mantles flows. It's beautiful. It seems to lead outwards towards the front. The spectral guards are kind of interesting to Astufa, though.
How so?
Well, notably, one of them is carrying a rather large axe on its back.
God damn it, all my stuff.
As she kind of walks into her front yard, are they like watching her?
No,
Or are they just kind of staring into space?
they're seemingly having natural movements like you'd expect guards to have. They're not particularly watching her though.
Hmm.
More watching the front of the property.
Interesting. Otherwise, Stifa's gonna look in the ponds, or rather, considering her vision of the ship, have Coral look in the ponds. She's sensing a theme based on what others have also said earlier.
Cora jumps up onto the rim of the pools.
Yes. He's just gonna have a look inside, or gaze into her depths and see is there anything resting at the bottom that might be interesting.
He can make a will save as he does so.
Oh crap. Let's see, 3 plus, what's my bonus? It's 5 because we're level 9. 6. So this should be 3 higher. 21.
Cora's mind is strong. As he peers in and briefly bears witness to, he's not sure what it was, but it was brief flashes of something very macabre. But now he still sees something at the bottom, now he's peering. You look down. Some ice at the bottom of the pool.
Ice?
At the bottom, yes. It seems oddly deeper than you'd expect of things in gardens. Quite deep, in fact.
Well, if there's ice, it must be anchored to the bottom or the sides, otherwise it just float.
Or it's magical, weird, other planey stuff.
Cora, you see anything?
Oh, whoops, I'm muted. Yes, strangely enough, there's a chunk of ice at the bottom. Not sure why that's there. Yes. So while he's looking, Stifa's got to quickly cast heroism on herself.
Do you think it's important? I mean, I guess everything in here might be important, but
Yes, which is unfortunate because this feels slightly deeper than I'd be comfortable going into.
you just stare into it. It almost looks like it comes deeper and deeper the longer you look into it.
Stifa in the background rolls up her sleeves. Then Kai goes, "Oh wait, why am I doing this?" And then she's gonna say, "Okay, let me give this a try." As she activates hair.
Go gadget here.
Yes, hopefully it's not deeper than 10 feet.
You're gonna basically put your head just straight down into the water.
Oh, she'll do it like how you, no, actually, she does need to see. Yeah. She'll look over the pool.
Yeah, I imagine it's gonna be bobbing for apples.
Yeah, I was thinking like when you go to the hairdressers and they have to like wash your hair, but then you kind of need to see what you're trying to grab. So, no, frontwards she goes bobbing for apples.
Meanwhile, something below goes bobbing for a Stuther.
Essie, as you're doing this, putting your face first up to this water, can you also make a will save?
Yes. Boom.
Essie is also not affected by the visions of death.
Isifa just kind of like shakes her hand, is like, nope, none of that. Come on, I'm busy. Oh, was that a spell effect?
This is not.
Oh. Oh well.
If it is a spell effect, I will let you know though.
Thank you. Yes, bob for apple time.
Essie, please make a strength check, or I suppose intelligence check.
Yes.
Paraligence check.
19.
You pull and pull, and you hear the crunch as a piece of ice breaks off. And what they are float upwards. As floating to the top are two things you'd recognize from Reese's backpack.
That
So
would
has
explain
all-
the ice.
So has all of our stuff just ended up everywhere?
Seems so. We found a spellbook, we found your boots, Karis's axe, it seems. I
How
think
much-
everything, however, is going to be a pain to get back.
How much stuff are you missing?
Thankfully, a lot of it is localized within the hat, so not much.
Which is still there.
Wait, the hat's still there?
Wait, no, your hat's not still there. Sorry,
No.
something else is still. That's fine.
It's a
So you still,
spell book, actually.
you still have the spoken right out you had Cora. Well, we need to find your hat. Where would you find a hat in here?
Maybe I have an office somewhere?
You are like a head magician.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't feel like tangling with these ethereal guards much as I'm sure Karis would love her axe back.
I might be able to deal with the guards.
Oh, you think... Do
I think so.
you need an instrument for that?
No.
Okay.
Let me just wait. Let's see. Bardic performance time. We all love Bardic performance, right?
Yay.
Actually, what do Reese do? No, Reese got another idea. Actually, Because Reese looks like a young lord at the moment. These are guards.
That's
Reese is actually going to try something. He's going to try something mundanely first. He's going to just waltz up to them, rapier at his side. Yes, Yes, hello. The lady of the house has asked for you to change your equipment. Look, you're looking terrible. Look, the guests don't like seeing you with a carrying an axe. Come on, that does not look dignified for you. Come on, hand it over now. Reese is just going to try and just tell the guard to hand it over.
go, Reese. You can do it. I believe in you.
I'll leave it up to the party. What social check do you think I should roll for this? Leave it up to you guys.
This feels sort.
This does feel like a bluff.
My first thought was bluff.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Reese has got all of them, so
Well, lie your feet off, Reese.
you'll try.
Just fire.
And I expended one per round in Marley performance to do that, so that was fine. As the guards grunt a bit, nod to the young lord, and suddenly hand him an axe that makes him stumble from as he just nods and walks off.
Has one thing gotten back?
Kind of heavy, though.
Got 17 more to go. Guess I can take it. I'm not really carrying anything.
I mean, if you want an axe.
Sure.
I'm not really carrying much either, but...
Kind of heavy, yet
Uh,
Kelvis wields it so easily.
It's because you have a strength score.
I do.
Like, Reese's strength's been growing, but it's still pretty weak sauce.
I mean, I've only
Actually,
got
that's-
16 strength.
Actually, Reese, you know how to use that, yes? No?
I mean, I can. Yeah.
Probably better for you to keep it then. It's at least something. No, you also have your
I mean, either way. I mean, I'm not wielding anything else at the moment.
That's fair.
Because, I mean, technically speaking, Reese is proficient in all martial weapons. This includes a great axe.
But it's magical.
He doesn't have any strength score, but hey, great axe. And in fact, Reese does have a lot of bab. So it's not terrible. Hopefully we don't need to use it, but, Upstairs in the party, meanwhile. Karis, you're leaving the party, it sounded like before? Or you're going around
Not
just serving more
really.
people?
I mean, if she's being thrown out for being incompetent, she's leaving. Otherwise,
Actually,
she's...
that's very possible. You may be chucked out for being incompetent. That's makes actually a lot of sense. You did
Yeah.
spill food over everyone.
It was over one man.
And actually, yes, it does make sense that they would have asked for the guard wielding the great sword to politely escort you out.
Then she will be leaving the party.
Will you do anything while the guard of the great sword escorts you out to the corridor?
I mean, I can't exactly... I mean, I could try and swipe the greatsword off him and run. I'm presuming he won't be able to follow me down here.
You hope.
And it's not like I'll be going back up there. Would that be a steal maneuver, or...
Disarm, I think.
Well, either or, it's still a CMB check.
Yeah.
Um...
I mean, either would be appropriate, actually, in this case, because he's not arguably wielding it at the second, so I guess steal would also be appropriate. Either or.
Well, either or, it's still a CMB check. I don't have any bonuses to either or of them. Yeah, this may be a terrible idea. She'll basically wait until, we're at the threshold of where she thinks that scene sort of has its limit. And then, if she can, poof, disappear and try and steal the sword and run with it.
Go ahead.
21 before any bonuses, penalties, what have you, for being
I mean, he's
invisible.
flat-footed and you get a +2, so...
So, 23 versus flat-footed CMD.
Hey, you have a sword!
Woo! And running.
Yeah, he doesn't look happy. Run!
Is he able to follow?
Well, his phantasm does chase you down the hallway, but as soon as you kind of touch the stairwell, he just kind of poofs.
That's what I was theorising.
And
Good.
Adeline and I just see him walk back into the dining room.
Yay.
No
Well,
longer holding a great sword in his back, and now just having a long sword at his side.
I am very definitely fired at this point.
That's fine.
He
They
can't
don't-
prove it was you.
Yeah, only the people that are eating. Maybe.
There are some other servants that have suddenly arrived into the scene, serving. Yes, you get to eat and enjoy. It is very decadent and very delicious.
Hmm.
See.
apple roasted pork.
Amaya will be
Well,
requesting an alternative.
There's also some honey glazed venison.
Oh hell yes.
Some fresh vegetables. Some delicious vintage of wine.
Ooh.
And what appears to be, oh, how luxurious, especially for the time period, delicious chocolate cake.
Ooh, delicious.
I can't. I'm allergic.
That's okay. I'll eat enough for both of us.
The others are looking at you a bit oddly, not eating the chocolate cake. All the other nobles are.
Yeah, it
it
might just be worth it.
Disagrees
Come on,
with
embrace that liver damage.
I mean, how bad is her
Disagrees with me
allergy?
greatly.
You're-
With this
you're
much
part
chocolate,
humanoid.
she will probably end up vomiting later.
That's fine. You don't. As long as you don't vomit now, you'll be able to handle that.
Needs
You can-
must, I suppose.
Peer
You can
pressure,
roll your way out
peer
of the
pressure.
You can roll your way out of the faux pas alternatively. Or try to.
No, I think I'd rather just roll the con check.
With that charisma damage.
I hold fast.
You do, and you eat chocolate.
Good job.
Your guts will thank you later.
And hey, just because your stomach doesn't like it doesn't mean it doesn't taste good.
There is something a bit odd as you're eating the food, though.
Oh god, is it poison?
No. Well, not actual poison.
Hallucinogens.
Neither.
Drugs?
Your mouths feel like you're eating dirt.
Oh, okay.
You got
Maybe.
fine gravel and grave dust in your mouth.
Ugh.
Both of you make a fort save. This is versus
Damn
disease.
Ugh.
Sucks to be you.
Fuck off, you and your fort saves. Stupid mansion.
This house has a lot of saving
Ugh.
throws.
Oh.
I knew I shouldn't have eaten that fucking cake.
You ate it like a champ. Went down your pie hole. It's just not.
I
happy.
told you your guts would thank you.
Once we find our stuff, I have a little bit of.
Okay, I'm just going to mark a mile with a skull.
Fucking dirt.
Oh dear.
But that's fun. Dinner will come to a close a short while later, however,
Okay.
as the party guests seem to all disperse out and seemingly disappear through doorways.
Cool. Is the short guard with Reese's armor on still here?
Yes, both the guards are still here, and still are many of the servants.
Can I tell who is actually like what the guard inside is wearing? Like, or what the guard wearing Reese's armor is? Is he like human or halfling?
It's odd. So it looks like he's just human, but like everything about him, like looking like beneath the armor, looks like a regular human, but completely proportionally, he's that of a child.
No.
It's clear there's clearly the mental world is trying to adjust to the physical world situation going on.
Okay. Okay, so he does look like an adult, though.
Yes.
Good. Good, because Adeline wants that armor.
How you're going to get it is your question. It's the question.
She's going to attempt to flirt with the short guard. The compressed
Oh,
guard, I guess,
God.
would be the best way to describe it. Yeah, to lead him off and get the armor off of him.
Are you going to do? Are you going to do a one night stand with the guard?
She's going to say it's a one night stand like that.
Okay, let's
Playing
see
up
what happens.
the part of a noble wanting
a
a bit
decadent
more out of her
noble.
night. Yeah, a decadent noble wanting more out of her night. J-Mac,
You're not,
no.
actually, you're not intending to follow through on this.
I mean, I don't see if she could, is the thing.
I can't bluff.
I mean, if Adeline could
man.
follow through on it, would she?
Yeah, I guess.
Then diplomacy.
She probably would, yeah.
Then diplomacy then.
Oh, God damn it, really?
Wow. Should have
Ugh.
gone with bluff.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but that would be very improper of me.
Damn it.
Please do accept my sincerest apologies.
Nah. Alright then. Well, I need
I'm
to get that
currently
armor
a
off.
marshal, so I don't know if you like.
Oh,
put the-
if you're the marshal, then I would know if I would have. No, I thought we were going to be going here for like combat, so I probably have the champion boon if you're the marshal.
That's fair. Okay.
So, do I have a scheme reroll?
I mean, you got daggers, and I can spell strike with a dagger.
Yeah, I know, but
You
Tell
could
him
kill
first,
the.
excellence.
You could fight the incorporeal guards.
Adeline's not that good at this, and I don't know about that.
You could
That'd be a good idea.
you could throw cutlery and random pieces of trying to wear it.
I doubt Adeline.
They'd use archery feats.
Yeah, I know, but still. Well, I think we'll come back. I doubt it's going to be going anywhere. So, yeah, I think we can just go back and we'll go open up the snake door now.
Although, I could try something.
Oh, okay.
And Maya tries flirting with the guy.
No. Amaya is going to look at this man's armor, kind of recognizes Reese's, and just kind of goes, "What in the hells are you wearing? That is not house's uniform. You need to take that off immediately, or I will be alerting the head of the household about this. Do you think you can get away with this?" I'm gonna roll intimidate. No, I'm not.
Suck.
Wow.
Wow.
Sigh.
Still rolled higher than Adeline.
Surrounded by incompetence. That's from the person who spilt dinner.
Yeah, but you did that on purpose.
My apologies, ma'am, but my lady Wayland has insisted that for tonight that security be higher than usual. So I have been asked to wear this. We've all been asked to wear our full armor instead of our normal one. I have it in writing here if you're interested.
Yes, I'll take that.
He hands you a written order from the captain of the guards, a Gerald Hone.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Hmm.
Well, now we know who the captain of the guard is.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, well, let's go back downstairs and regroup, I guess.
Heading down the stairs, you see the door to the dining room seal shut.
Also, Adeline, if you see a washroom, please let me know.
I will. Don't worry. Again, if we find my backpack, I think I've got some anti-plague in there. Either way, we got the.
To be fair,
snake roach.
we wouldn't know that Amaya is diseased at this point.
No, but anti-plague does help with sick, like.
Yeah,
rough
but
stomachs as well.
It's really more the kind of thing you would have the Pathfinder equivalent to Pepto-Bismol. I forget what it's called at the moment.
Polypeptide sugar?
Salix.
Oh, yeah, that stuff, right.
As recent as Tuva can hear everyone coming down the staircase. Cadme probably can as well.
You
Got the
guys
snake
just hear
thing.
laughing and a little bit of quiet, like Sylvan talking in the greenhouse.
I got the snake thing. Also, we know where Reese. Well, you're still here.
Yes, you got the snake thing. Good.
Yeah, where are Reese and Essie?
Sup?
Kelly
We found some
shrugs.
stuff.
Oh, there they are.
As you suddenly see Reese walking through carrying Keros' axe.
Hi there.
Oh, yep. Trade you. She hands off the greatsword, takes the great axe. Hey, it's £5 lighter for him.
That's fair.
Oh dear. We got a snake thing. Keller's palmed it off someone and dropped it in my pocket. Did you know this dress has pockets?
Yeah, there was a phase where they were arguing a lot about, not being able to actually put things in the dress, so a lot of makers now put pockets in them, but they do it quite well. They're quite hidden quite often.
Mm-hmm.
I mean...
Also, Reese,
yeah.
we saw your armor.
You did?
Yeah, it was up in the dining hall, but I think the door to that might be locked now.
Yes, we unfortunately failed to obtain your armor. However, they're claiming it was the orders of a guard captain. Here. She hands Reese the letter.
He looks at the letter. I mean, Not a lot of help if we get attacked, though.
I mean, yeah, but
No, but they might know something, and you tend to work better with guardsmen and the like than I do, especially after. I'm honestly not.
Mhm.
I'm not feeling social even for my antisocial self.
Suddenly, a loud howling can be heard, as if wolves were approaching.
Oh dear, that's. What
Well,
are wolves doing here?
A, I'm glad I've got my axe back. B, I'm glad this place has doors.
Yeah. Well, speaking of, that Adeline pulls out snake ring. Let's go open up that snake door.
What was
Let's
Cadme says,
catch with
poking her head
Cadme
around the corner.
first.
Yep.
Sounded like
Cadme!
wolves, Cadme. We found hopefully a key to or something to open that door with.
Okay, give me a second here.
We found
we
some
don't
of our
use-
gear as well.
Oh, that's nice. Cadme's gonna poke her head back in the greenhouse, and she just wants to check either the two doors in here, and if they have like a green leaf keyhole.
What's that?
Does this key, this leaf key look like it goes to either of these two doors?
No.
Okay. I think it would be a good idea for me to take this Guadalupe. If I see a lady in the house, I'll give it. Or if I see her interest, I will give it to her in the name of the lady of the house. Okay? She says as she gently plucks one of the roses. I'll be back. It's a great story, but my friends need me for a few minutes. There's a few things, other things coming to me in the house. Okay? Cadme will then take off. Okay. And she'll take the rose and put it in with like that pouch that goes into the front of gardener aprons. She'll put it in there. So, what are we looking at?
We found a ruby pin which matches the symbol on this snake door. We're hoping it can work in some way to open it.
Okay. By the way, this place is very interesting. Can you see the pin?
Hmm?
You walked. Can I see the pin?
Yeah.
Thank you.
There you go.
This is a lock and this is a pin.
I mean,
Cadme's gonna pretend to pick the lock and hope the door opens.
Despite knowing nothing at all about lockpicking, it seems to work.
that was my basic idea as well. Not all locks are a lock.
I was
As you
imagining
see the
wearing the pin, but okay.
as you see the glowing symbol of the red serpent just shatter, just leaving a regular door. Now with a marking on it though.
Oh, a marking of what?
Lord
dare.
Magister Estufa.
No, let's do that. I found her office.
Oh, that would make sense.
Wait, if this guy had a red pin, that means he snuck into her office.
I don't think that's really the prime
Yeah,
concern here.
Yeah, I think these like keys and everything to open doors is more just strewn about.
Yes, but there's still symbols of activities that happened within the mansion.
Maybe.
Cadme pushes open the door.
Door opens.
Hey, look, blood.
Looks like
Oh, yeah,
some
In
but
sort
addition,
of workspace.
something that does not appear on that map, but I will describe for you. As the door opens, you bear witness to a small laboratory. A desk covered in alchemical reagents and a bubbling cauldron. Bookshelves and remedies all sit upon the finely carved wooden furniture. Yet a chair is spilt. And what you see hanging in the center of the room is a stufa from a noose.
Well,
Oh my
bad
god,
news,
Estufa,
Estufa,
you're
you're
dead.
dead.
Cool.
Face is contorted with pain.
This would be a lot more scary if I couldn't fly.
I'm assuming it doesn't suddenly flash into a much more pleasant vision.
It does not. The corpse of Estufa is wearing Estufa's hat, though.
Yay! I'll be taking that as the stuff like kicks up into the air and gently takes the hat from her head.
Make a reflex save.
Oh shit.
Estufa,
Uh-huh.
your own dead body bites you.
Ow, bitch.
You retrieve the hat. You retrieve the hat, but you take 4 points of damage. And I make a fortitude save.
Oh, that's fine.
You are not diseased.
Okay, I'm not gonna bite it back. I'll, however, punch it.
The body swings back and forth like a really weird what do you call them?
Pendulum.
No, I wasn't thinking pendulum. I was
Pinata.
thinking but yes,
That's
That's disconcerting. Cadme hops up and cuts down the body.
Did it hurt when you punched your own face?
Kind of.
actually kind of did, to be honest.
Oh, like a voodoo doll.
Mm-hmm. But you cut down the body, it falls to the ground. Karis also feels a thud on her back.
Ow.
No, I catch it.
I feel held.
It's true, you also find blood dripping from. Why is your shirt suddenly covered in blood?
I just got this dry cleaned.
No, you didn't.
That's true, I didn't. As if I kind of like picks at her shirt. Just checks underneath. Is she bleeding?
Yes, you're taking 1 bleed damage per round.
Oh.
I check underneath the body shirt where she would be bleeding.
There's a knife in their gut.
Okay, that's.
I pull it
Wow.
out,
Oh, did you don't just take? Oh gosh, no,
and then
Hazel?
I bandage the area.
Okay.
Like she bandages the corpse.
This tuber stops bleeding.
Believe it or not, Cadme, I know how to deal with stab wounds.
I know, it's just very disconcerting.
At least this one wasn't screaming in pain at the time.
Yeah, to
Well,
Karis' eye. Yeah, to Karis' eye though, this is. I mean, it doesn't take a genius, but to Karis' trained eye, she's fairly sure this guy did not actually kill himself. Or girl.
Well,
Mage.
yeah. I mean, does mean someone put it in the news, but that's not entirely unheard of. But it's kind of odd that they went through all the trouble of making it look like it was a suicide by noose, but left the dagger in there.
The dagger weirdly looks like it has the symbol of the household on it.
Well, I pocket it.
Sure. You can now dual wield daggers if you need to. Take someone else's dual wield.
I suppose now would be a good time to introduce the idea that this place is of a mind of its own. It's
I mean, yeah.
no, it's more the fact that it is a series of memories that we are just having to also fill in the blank.
So someone else killed the original Magister, and
Yes. And it's just putting you in this position of the original magic.
am I wearing the exact same thing as the part the Magister is wearing?
Yes.
The false me? Whack.
Now, with a tear in it where a knife was.
I'm
And
gonna
a bruise.
search me.
And a bruise around your neck. You search you. You find a pocket watch.
Ooh.
A skull on it.
I'm suddenly remembered of the premonition earlier that we'll have to teach Cadme how to wind a watch.
God damn it! I was.
You know for a fact that was not in your pocket before.
Just a full click open.
You click it open. It's about to hit 8 o'clock.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna bet money on this. I bet you the clock does not strike 8, it strikes 6.
Hmm.
I get the thing we won't be free to run about here wantonly. But we should probably try and figure out who killed me.
I'm betting the lady of the house.
Maybe.
I'm betting the person you actually got the pin from, who would actually was snuck in the room to stab them.
That would make sense.
I'm not sure whether the door would have been locked like that in the real world when it actually happened. That's more an effect of sort of gestures around.
I feel like the house is just being a tad fickle.
Same as I severely doubt that in the real time they would have entirely filled one of their corridor crates.
Well, I did say that it is a parts of memories. It's. I mean, we're also filling the blanks, and it is also not purely memories. There is another.
Cadme, can you speak to dead me?
Oh, yeah. Cadme will touch the body and attempt to. For right now, Cadme is just going to cast grave words on.
It's true, for. Make a will save.
Sure. 24.
Fail. No, wait.
You wish.
That's Tufa, you've just been affected by a level 0 necromancy spell.
Weird. I hate sympathetic effects.
So even though you're not talking, the corpse is going to talk.
Cool.
Hey, but hey, you've got what, +2 class level to necromancy effect?
And I'm not gonna eat it.
Okay.
Cadmi's magic tastes like salad.
There's no dressing.
No dressing, no croutons.
I suppose we should try and
Mandrake.
Oh. Well, I don't have any idea whether that is actually
It's
an
one of the
actual
plants.
statement.
It's one of the plants we found in the greenhouse.
Yeah, it is.
Oh no.
Oh, don't
Does
worry.
no? Does anybody have a way to create a field of silence or otherwise make someone
We hardly need
impervious
to.
to
Give me a second here.
a
I can make
mandrake
louder.
stream?
I can make louder noises.
I can prepare deafness.
Cadmy's
Deafness
gonna
might
go over to
work.
the Mandrake.
What was that?
Cadmy's gonna go over to the Mandrake.
It's a mandrake plant.
Hey, Hazel, I know. I'm sorry. I know you're the only person who can talk to plants. Yes, I know it's tiring. I know they have a lot to say. Yes, I know that him and Drakes are a bit rude. Can you just? Hazel's gonna cast Speak with Plants with my Mandrake. No, quiet! I didn't pull you from the ground. You're fine. You're safe.
Okay, I'm just turning him down a bit.
Sideline, how are you not expecting this?
Look, I know. Stop. Same as always. Same as always. Okay, all right. Yep, that's as conversive Mandrake as I expected.
What were you expecting?
Normally, you can talk to a Mandrake without pulling it from the ground, and they're actually quite pleasant if a bit shy.
Not a normal mandrake then?
Not a normal Mandrake.
Maybe it's traumatized.
I wonder.
Or maybe it was pulled from the ground and then put back in. Give me a second.
Okay,
I'm actually
time to turn him
translating.
down again.
Amaya just starts walking the opposite direction while covering her ears.
Cadmy's again not pulling the Mandrake out of the ground.
No, but
Does
Speak
it-
with Plants is still going, so.
No, end that. Does it look like the Mandrake was removed from the ground?
Looks like someone's begun digging it out of the ground.
Cadmy's gonna very gently start covering the Mandrake up. Careful, pat the dirt down. Gently water it so the dirt settles a bit around its roots, so it's back to being where it was. Being very gentle. Hazel's gonna use her gardener skill to make sure that it is in there, and it is very good. He's set.
Wait, why is it the gardener skill?
25.
Mandrake
I
just
don't
go
know.
completely quiet.
That was very disconcerting, I know.
If that was you scream too, someone pulled you out of the ground by your hair.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hi. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I didn't notice you were partially uncovered. I know it's very uncomfortable. I don't suppose you could tell me who did this to you. I want to make sure I have a very stern talking with them so this never happens again, okay?
Magistrate.
Magistrate. Oh. Well, I'm not sure if this is good or bad news, but she's dead now.
Yay.
Okay.
Wow.
I wouldn't suppose she attempted to, like, bury something beneath your roots to hide away?
No.
Was she stabbed while she was uncovering you?
No.
Then why were you only partially uncovered?
Important lady came. Distract.
Mmm.
Magistrate. Make. Potion.
Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna tuck you in nice and good there. Do you know what they said when they were referring to the potion?
Mandrake.
Oh, well, I'm glad you weren't used to make a potion. Okay, you can go back to sleep. I'm gonna tuck you back in. Okay,
Mandrake nap now.
you do that. Okay. Okay, yeah. Oh, he was very pleasant now. Astutha, could you look around this room and see a partially finished potion that you were working?
You mean that? She points to the bubbling cauldron.
Oh yeah, that one. The one that almost has a requirement for Mandrake. Yeah, you were you were almost done uprooting the Mandrake for the potion when you were, I don't know, pulled aside by the lady of the house to be stabbed. I don't know.
I mean, why would you, you know, noose someone then stab them? Is this the looks at the notes that are about and show?
No, it was stabbed and then noosed. The noose didn't kill it.
Then you really could have just done the stabbing then.
Well, either way,
Yeah. Just if I look around and see if any of the notes seem to gleam what they're trying to make.
It's really hard to understand what's written here. Make an alchemy check.
Oh, okay. 42.
You think though you don't really understand the recipe, a lot of it doesn't make any sense to you, but you think you are getting close to making a potion of inferiorness. Don't ask how that works. You have no clue.
Ooh. Interesting.
Or at least something that would make someone very, very briefly incorporeal.
I'm gonna guess they fucked this up.
Well, it's clearly not created yet. It's still sitting here bubbling on the heat, waiting for the more ingredients to be added.
Does the Stiffer think she could complete it?
Well, you need a few things. You'd need some mandrake root. Screaming mandrake root, to be precise.
Damn.
You need some fish scales. And some elf blood.
We're on short supply of pretty much all of those.
Well, at least when it comes to the elf blood, you've actually got that in a vial behind you.
Oh, cool. Well, I mean, I feel like finding a fish is going to be a bit hard here. Unless there's some in the ponds.
Or you find in the kitchen.
Or the kitchens.
Yeah. Well, I have a feeling Aspen will literally murder me if I have to take any of that route.
Aspen won't. Hazel will.
Yeah.
Same person.
Unless you do it under the effects of silence.
That's a cleric spell.
I
Or
will say
sleep.
that mandrake root was very charming.
We tend to be.
Oh, still, most of the time they tend to be screaming.
I mean,
Maya, you okay?
Not particularly.
You look a little bit down.
Yeah, I'm not feeling
Cool.
great. Yeah. My stomach's also upset. Kind of just had to deal with a dinner party where everyone hated me.
It was not the greatest party. I did get to throw someone's dinner down them, though. I didn't actually notice those two had wandered off.
It's okay, this place echoes.
Mm-hmm.
It really does.
So, Lady of House may be killing people? Ooh, maybe she got possessed. That's always a fun thing.
I could go ask the mandrake if her eyes look weird.
And if a mandrake's like sort of buried, I don't think it's a really good way looking at people's eyes.
Well, they mean the leaves are above the ground.
And don't mandrakes actually have faces?
They're more not superstitial faces. They're not actually part of a face structure.
Well, where now? We have a bunch of stuff, right? I've got this ring, which Adeline found.
Yep.
We never actually checked this room out, did we, Kelris?
No. That's
there's no
where
handle.
that's where I was going to head next, down this door. Yeah, there's no handle for that door. There might be a way through the greenhouse, but it's another basement. I'm
I see
guessing...
webs.
Yes, you do.
Another way to the basement.
And I'm guessing the little room after that's another way into the...
Probably.
Were the other doors in the greenhouse locked, or did we just not check them?
No one's tried them.
I am going to go and try them.
It's probably a good idea.
Starting with that one.
The lock has a skull on it.
She calls back, have we found any skull-type key things?
Ooh, yeah, we have a skull. We had a skull ring.
Ah, that might
The
do
pocket
this
watch
door
had the
then.
skull.
Oh, the pocket watch had the skull. Wait, what was on the ring then?
It was a
Gold
wheel.
wheel.
Wheel. Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
This,
that
try the pocket
in.
watch.
this door's got a skull on it. Goes over to the other one. Does that have anything on it?
You watch the bushes.
I'm not stepping on the bushes.
But you're ruffling the leaves.
Karis, that door there doesn't have anything on it. No handle either.
Ah, it's another no-handle door. You'll carefully come back around the bushes.
Probably leads to the same place that other.
Meanwhile, elsewhere, We exploring more, Amaya?
Sure. Which of these doors do you think we should try?
Hmm.
Team always go left. So let's just go this way.
As you try to open up the door, a leaf symbol magically appears across it.
Cool. How about this door?
The door opens.
We did have a
Excellent.
leaf thing. Oh yeah,
we did.
Aspen had the leaf key.
It leads out into the garden.
Chewing on.
I told him to not chew on it.
What tasty?
No. Don't make me take it off you.
See, try.
I can tickle you again.
Sneak attack tickles. It is very dangerous.
It is.
As the pair head out into the garden is large, covered in fine hedge bushes, beautiful flower beds, and various busts and statues.
Yeah, Maya's probably gonna lose her chocolate dirt cake.
I guess Reese will comfort you. I don't have anything that like remove nausea or anything or to remove sickness.
Amaya does some dog thing of eating grass.
I guess we'll go back to the greenhouse in the meanwhile. Estufa?
What's the time, Mr. Wolf?
Well, it appears to be about to hit 8.
And I guess Skull Pocket Watch, Skull Door, she boops the pocket watch against the door?
The skull symbol disappears.
Eh.
Boop.
Hooray, door.
I'm about to die. Oh no, it just curves.
Oh.
There's definitely gonna be something bad down here, I can tell.
That's
Okay.
why I'm going.
Never. Me first.
Fine, if you
The
want to
clock
go.
strikes 8 o'clock.
Ah, you were wrong.
Damn.
Can everybody, except for Cadme, roll a d3?
We're gonna get old. Or young.
Dang it.
This is the session of free.
This session brought to you by the number 3.
Yeah, suddenly Reese is old, everyone else becomes a 10-year-old.
I'm guessing 1 is younger, 2 stays the same, 3 gets older. By 1 year.
Alright, one moment. Karis, heads or tails?
Oh god, Tails. Tails never leads me wrong.
He jinxed it now.
Estufa, heads or tails?
Heads.
Okay then. Karis? Everyone else, Karis suddenly... She seems to shift right there in front of all of you.
Damn it.
No.
Karis now appears to be mere 15 years old.
Oh, God.
She is right on the cusp of adulthood. Literally, catfolk adulthood is 15.
Well, that's...
Estufa,
What's up?
you gain 6 years.
Oh hey.
Because that so matters when she can change her age.
I'm back to what my original age was. 24.
Adeline, you're not sure if anything's happened.
Oh, okay then.
Amaya,
Mm-hmm.
you feel slightly short.
Shorter?
You lose 3 years. Sorry, 4 years actually. You lose,
Interesting.
which right now has not made any major effect for you.
No, but I am back to being 15.
Oh boy, you're also on the cusp of adulthood.
Oh, dear.
How does teenager Maya look any significantly different to us?
I wouldn't
No.
say significantly. I mean, she's probably like a little less like muscly, a little less like just filled out in general. Obviously still growing, but like yeah, not any significant changes.
Koro also weirdly suddenly looks like a lot older of a cat.
I wasn't even sure he could age, considering here's a familiar.
Koro looks now like a really old pet cat.
No, you're no the boy now.
as Koro literally just gained about 8 years.
Holy
Oh
shit.
dear.
Okay, Coral, onto my shoulders.
Koro gets to gain 2 different people's age.
I wasn't sure if this was going to be taking it from him being a lyrican or, yeah, if him being a cat.
Being a cat currently.
That's not good.
Anyway, you would like to open up the next door?
Yay. So I can go.
You find the trophy room.
Ooh, I want that bear skin.
I want
shit,
the
it's
I
like
want the
both of us.
beholder statue.
If you want a bear skin, I can get you a bear skin.
Oh, hey, is that bearskin familiar?
Yes!
Oh
Yay.
God, it's
Oh
Dusty.
no, it's Dusty.
No. Academy dives underneath dives underneath it from the back, and then comes up in the front with the head on top of her head. It's her.
It reshapes itself into the bear clan mantle.
Oh, so
Oh,
cozy.
cool. Is there a crossbow around here?
You do see a crossbow hanging over the fireplace.
Does it look? Is it my crossbow?
It does look like your crossbow.
Adeline flies up and grabs it. Excuse me, I'll just yoink this.
As you grab it, everyone's going to have to roll for initiative.
Ah, damn it.
Ah.
Come on, can't a kid just live in peace?
You're technically adult still.
Yeah, but I look younger now, so I can pretend to be a kid.
I don't see an initiative tracker.
There it is.
There it is.
Terrorism not affect initiative?
It does not.
Oh, crap.
Actually, wait. No, it should, because initiative is an ability check, isn't it?
Mm.
Initiative.
Oh,
Check.
heroism doesn't affect ability checks, so that's null and
Oh.
void anyway. It's attack roll
Okay,
saves
no,
and
I
skill
think-
checks.
Guess I'm thinking of good hope.
Yeah. Oh well, I got a 16.
Yeah, good hope affects ability checks. Oh, great. I don't even know if there's a quiver. Like a quiver with the crossbow.
Sorry, one moment.
Mm-hmm.
Additionally, does this count as a haunt?
Honestly, most things here kind of count as a haunt in some regards.
Sweet. I acted in the surprise round.
There is not a surprise round in this case.
Oh shit.
It will match with when one's actually sneaking up on you, which will happen. I can almost guarantee. Anyway, in this case, a few things are going to be appearing. This statue in the south is going to animate as a berserker.
Oh dear.
This statue of a troglodyte is going to animate.
No.
This statue of a tiger is going to animate.
You.
That's a big tiger.
Oh god, I really hope the beholder doesn't animate.
I mean, the Berserker Warrior's animated.
Yeah, I know.
Unfortunately, as the beholder is not given rights by a Pathfinder, I am not allowed to acknowledge it in this campaign.
That weird orb thing with many hair.
Does not
This is
exist.
cousin, Medusa.
Does not exist as far as we're concerned in this campaign.
Haha.
Basically, Wizard of the Coast is saving you on that one.
Hooray.
Else I would have spawned a beholder.
We've lost a dog.
It's fine. It's fine. Be back in just a moment. Come on, computer. Load. Admittedly, everyone's not in the best place equipment-wise here.
No, not the best.
I'm fine.
No, actually, hey, Amaya.
I have 4 sword prepared.
You're on the other
Okay,
side
that
of
works.
the manor. Oh, there
Should
is
well
actually.
fix that.
There was a thing over there. It's gone now. Where's it gone?
I was going to say to you, Amaya. If you needed it, I could always give you the rapier.
Or the great sword. Whoever wants either of them.
Well, she can't use her main ability of great sword.
Well, I can do the enchanting bit.
I mean, you kind of can. Free action, take the hand off. Cast. Free action, put the hand on.
No, the rules are saying you cannot do that. Not as a magus.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Sorry, some of my tokens were not working entirely right.
Oh, you found the doggos.
Which you knew there were doggos.
Think that we go for Amaya, I guess.
Right, let me get the enemies on initiative tracker as well. The mansion is not happy with we're not happy with your presence here.
I just grabbed my crossbow. This was mine to begin with.
No, it's not. Currently, it's property of of the lady's father.
That is not true at all. Dang it, Tiger. I'm glad I'm flying.
Yeah, but the room's not that tall.
True.
And it's a large creature, so...
Oh, also, that's an animal.
Yeah, your first finally time to get your favorite enemy bonus.
It's not the first time, but it's been a while.
Yeah.
Man, it's nice I'll be going quick for once.
God, right, I don't have my armor.
First act will be Tiger,
Dang it.
because Tigers are the best. I'm not at all biased.
I will say, for the sake of thematics, I am prone because I dived underneath the rug.
That's fair enough then. We'll mark you as prone. Well, the Tiger's here, and Tigers do what Tigers do best. They'll attack Academy.
Yes, chew on the shrub, just like a cat.
Hit miss. Miss.
What's your AC right now, by the way?
17.
Okay, that's fairly good given none of us have armor.
Cadme has natural armor and stuff.
Well,
And
that's
since
13
this is-
damage.
And since this is a haunt, technically has a little bit more AC too.
That's 13 damage.
Okay.
It also gets the opportunity to grab you.
Go for it, Chief.
Only rolled a 5 there, unfortunately. Just a 20.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Oh, wait, sorry. 24, because you're prone.
Correct. Also, you have now grabbed me, and you also hit me with a natural attack, so you get this twice.
Oh.
No
I'm
touch.
covered in spikes!
Yay, spiky aspin.
Come on, it had to come in useful at some point.
Careful though, the tiger might have a rake. Actually, it probably has
It
a rake.
takes
It's
9
got
and 13.
Okay. Cadme, you're being grappled.
Cadme's gonna say, you know what? Fuck this. No, I'm gonna wrestle a tiger.
It's a 600 pounds of tiger.
Yeah, I'm gonna wrestle it. I'm gonna wrestle.
Can you even grapple it? Since you're small.
I think since it's two-sided character, you can't win the grapple officially.
Right, I can't.
Yeah, you can only escape.
That's certainly disappointing.
But it turns out it's 600 pounds of tiger, and you're like 30 pounds of Cadme.
You know what you need to do, Sideline?
Hmm.
Become a ton and a half of bear.
I'm not.
She won't
feeling
get
Then,
stuck in the green
then you can wrestle a tiger.
I'm not feeling that much wrestling. That's a lot of wrestle.
Well, then you didn't really want it.
What do you do about tiger?
I think I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna shank it.
Got your sickle?
Okay, is this an animal or does it count as technically a
Treat
spirit?
it as an animal for all effective purposes.
Okay, then I'm gonna just keep letting it grapple me, and then I'm gonna swing at it with
Technically, you can treat it as animal thought construct, which is not very useful.
right.
Unless you're a psychic doing a mental battle, in which case,
I'm just gonna use my spikes. Oh, whoops. I'll 17 to hit
It hits a tiger.
and a 19 to hit.
Hits a tiger.
So that's 10 and 6. 16.
Okay.
I'm gonna spell combat, cast shield, move in, and try to stab it with a dagger. Cool.
I mean, you hit it with a dagger.
I have a plus. Yep. For 6 damage, and I am going to knowledge nature this wolf. I'm pretty sure I identify it.
It's an advanced wolf.
Cool.
Advanced?
It just means it's not a CR1 wolf, it's like a CR2 wolf.
Oh wait, no, I needed to use my swift action to activate my Kieran style first, technically.
Yep.
So we'll just say next round I get that benefit. And it's my turn.
Wolf charges Reese.
It's weird to hear that, considering the other campaign your character's called Wolf.
Mm,
Wolf's gonna kick his ass.
I mean, in fairness, Wolf would kick Reese's ass. Most definitely.
Even though Reese has like 7 levels on him?
Well, Aspen
Yes.
repeatedly almost beats Kelris, so
The point
That's
is,
why-
though, the point is, though, Reese is not a fighting character.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
I have a whole 13 AC at the moment.
Actually, the question is, could Wolf actually hurt you if you're wearing your?
What could Wolf the character?
Yeah.
On a 19.
Well,
But in this case, so this hits Reese. Reese will take 9 damage. And then he'll be tripped.
don't know why.
Okay, he won't be tripped. Reese does still have 20 CMD.
Nice.
Like, Reese has Bab on his side, if nothing else. Adeline?
Were there bolts with a crossbow? Like my
whole
efficient
5
quiver?
of them.
Oh, okay. Well, I forget. Can things take attack of opportunity if they're grappling?
Yes.
Then Adeline will fly over here, over the tiger.
Tiger's gonna, like, lash at you with a claw.
Okay.
Unless you plan to acrobatics the whole thing.
Actually, I can. How far did I move?
Like, 20 feet?
If I use stamina, I think I can. I need to use 2 stamina, so yeah. I'll use 2 stamina and I'll make my acrobatics checks. How many do I need to make? 1, 2, 4. And that's, yeah, no penalty, -2, -4, -6. I think that's how it goes. Take a -2 each for each success is 1.
And do you want to know what the sad part is?
Uh-huh.
You succeed all of them but the first one.
Oh. Wow, okay. Well, I guess I'm getting hit.
CMD of 23.
Well, let's see if it grabs me. That just barely hits? Yeah, that just barely hits. I've got 14 AC right now.
You take 10 damage.
Ow.
They would not choose to grapple a second person when it's grappling.
Cool. Glad. Good. I get over here.
It's typically a bad idea to try grapple more than one thing.
It is true. I reload, and I shoot the tiger.
Tiger doesn't want to be shot at.
Well, that's too bad, because it's getting shot. Yeah, all of that's correct, and also takes an extra 4 damage.
Tiger, you dead.
Blur, dead tiger.
No.
Essie?
Karis, you have a weapon on you, yes?
Yes.
Who you think of targeting?
Probably the Berserker warrior I can 5-foot step to.
Okay,
Well, providing he
Stefan-
doesn't move out of range.
That's fair. Cora is going to give you +2 to hit the Berserker warrior. Stiff is also going to... is that an actual... what identification check would it be to check if what he is?
Local.
He's a dude who's really angry.
He has a big weapon.
I'm just going to kind of hope
Mine's
that
bigger.
he's... but Stiff is going to Evil Eye him for attack. He's taking -4. I also need the will save.
13.
He's taking -4 to attack for 8 rounds.
Okay. Other wolf. Gonna attack Reese. That's a crit. That does not confirm.
Oh, Reese.
Whew.
Reese takes 7 damage. Reese is not tripped. Berserker Warrior will choose to, as a free action, rage. Will then choose to step up to the prone person.
Oh no.
I'm going to ignore the -4 from his 2 for and just have that be the +4 for attacking prone creatures.
Rage.
Cool.
Ooh.
Oh, my organs. That doesn't.
Hey, I helped.
That's 17 damage.
Ow.
And in turning the scenes, as he's wielding his great sword, in a scene that we've never seen before from Reese,
Go, young knight, go. Nice.
I am technically proficient. And Reese does actually hit the wolf. He'll step back into the doorway to not get flanked. Hey, Karis. Kindly just got hit with a great sword.
Yeah, that wasn't nice. 5-foot step. And where's my attacks gone?
He chooses to rage more.
Did I set up a buffer power attack? I did. Good. And get an extra attack for Fab, I believe, at this point, yes. But I'm not hasting, so it's just that. Smashy smash? Obviously no vital strike.
I'm telling you, you're not particularly missing this guy, so hit twice.
Obviously no vital strike.
I'm telling you, you're not particularly missing this guy, so hit twice.
That's still 29 damage. If nothing else, that should get his attention.
Yeah, you're not particularly missing this guy. He's got an AC of 11.
That sounds like a
Before or after
challenge.
rage.
Hey, don't forget about me. I'm a troglodyte.
Smelly boy.
Weirdly, this first troglodyte doesn't seem to actually have the stink attack, which is really weird.
No.
Yay.
Which makes me pretty sad. Kind of depressing, actually. Oh well. He'll have to substitute it for something else then. He'll cast a spell.
Wait, time out. What?
It's a troglodyte mage.
Starting
No one
to wish I'd gotten in
asked.
his face.
No one
I
asked
mean-
who he was.
I suppose that shows me for judging.
It's Tuva. He's casting, conveniently, Stinking Cloud. Which will have us go with a radius like this.
Ew.
All creatures in that area must make a fortitude save.
Your troglodyte. Actually, yeah, he can be affected. This isn't his own ability. Or his own stink scent thingy.
Dang it. That might be fine.
Is this a disease?
It is not a disease.
Okay, in which case I'm just passing on to him, but he doesn't take a -4.
Is this considered an air effect?
Yes, it's a cloud.
No, it's considered conjuration poison.
Dang it.
I thought it applied to all cloud effects.
No, it's specifically air descriptor and electric descriptor.
Well, actually, it's a poison effect.
Yeah.
I reduce word of a season by 1 hour to reroll.
Okay.
Go on, take -4, you bitch. God damn it.
I mean,
That's
you also
Tuva.
had that +1 first. Oh, no, you
Are
probably.
you still being affected by this, Tuva?
No, I'm just passing it off. Yeah, no, I'm just passing it off.
Okay. You're passing it off.
It's only if it's partial and I succeed, but I'd still get it.
Adeline,
Mm-hmm.
Padme, you're both nauseated.
God damn it.
Okay, so I'm assuming that I failed, right?
Yes. Unless you're planning to add more to it.
I fail now.
No.
Shit.
Cool.
Adeline, you are nauseated.
Yeah, I had the troglodyte to roll a save if it can, or can't.
No, Troglodyte doesn't really care about the stink.
Damn.
Pretty chill. Pretty damn chill to be.
I guess the brain things didn't bother importing noses.
But the Berserker is weirdly now nauseated.
Oh.
Look, no one programmed them for teamwork either. Hey, Amaya,
Mm-hmm.
Dogger.
Oh, it can just go through the hedges.
Dogger.
It's a thought form.
That's cheating.
Yes, this entire place is cheating. 14 versus AC. Misses?
Yeah, that's a no.
How much AC do you have?
Currently 17.
How?
Shield.
Oh, right.
Academy is a lot because, ghosts and being fey and small
But get attacked by a weed.
and natural
No.
attacks.
It's Lady Guadalupe.
Hey, no.
Where's the mandrake?
Nope. A plant covered in strange brambles seemed to work its way along the pathway,
Oh, it's
dragging itself by a vine.
Aspen.
AC 19 versus AC.
Ow, that will definitely hit.
You take 5 points of damage,
Thankfully, still have full sleep running.
and you take the same amount as bleed.
Bleed goes for temporary hit points, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Back to Amaya.
Damn it, Etty, I'd already stopped your bleeding.
Hey, Amaya. 21 versus AC.
Yeah, that hits.
9 damage.
Ow.
18 versus CMD.
Miss.
I hope so, Miss Reese. Tiger, you are dead. Cadme.
Hey. Okay. I'm not feeling standing up, so first attack Well, this Berserker Warrior is probably very sad currently.
He's currently coughing on the stinking cloud.
Yeah. I'm just gonna swing up at him.
I mean,
And
can you do that when
ignore
can you
the
do that when you're not grappling?
Yeah, they're prop. I can actually I can strike with them. Yeah. And the second attack misses. Okay.
Just like body slamming him.
Yeah. So 7.
Okay.
It basically Cadby reaches up a bunch of vines, grab him by the ankles, then suddenly you hear a bunch of spikes go in.
Am I? Doggo. Ghostly doggos.
So if I do that, it should just technically miss Reese.
I'd like to take a free action to eep.
I'm going to attempt to cast a spell defensively.
Doggos would like to interrupt that.
I'm very sure that they would like to try.
Doggo.
Do I have... No, I do not have the regular version of that prepared. So, 3rd level version it is. For a 3rd level spell! Does it work?
I think just.
Yes, barely.
Hooray! So that means I do 46 damage to the wolves to myself, and they need to make me 3 reflex saves for half, DC 15.
Recast.
Flurry of snowballs.
Ah.
Also, they're all entangled for 2 rounds.
Are they?
Yes.
Rhyme.
Did you have the feat for that, or was that from a rod?
I have the feat.
I must be thinking of other
That was a
sessions for
Quillo.
the rod. That was a Quillo, yes, that was it.
Not a lot of health on those two.
Well, one of them had been great sword, the other one failed its save, but even advanced walls don't have that much health.
And I'll 5-foot step here.
Adeline the Stinkified.
Yeah. Where's the cloud? Okay, then I will move here, spending a stamina to do so. Or no, I can still move all the way there. So yeah, I
You
should
can
fly
do
over
so.
here.
In which case, you will start slowly being unstinkified.
Yeah.
You'll be nauseated for 4 turns now.
Ugh. Well, I'm out of this combat basically.
Sable
You're up,
sucks.
you're up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you can't do anything if you're not sated. That means it's enough to me to fucking deal with the plant.
Yep.
You can deal with a plant, can't you? Hair it to death. Vine versus vine.
I'm not gonna hear it to death. I have
Also,
some
take
sort of,
5 damage.
Yeah. Fortunately, I'm going to have to cast defensively now that I've moved over, so I don't have to be affected by the cloud.
Well, you'll be making your concentration check regardless because you're bleeding.
Yes, but the concentration check for bleeding is like 15, while casting defensively is like higher.
I mean, it threatened you anyway, so it'd be no matter what.
Yeah, you're gonna have to make 2.
Hmm?
You have to
I
make
thought
1.
you just took the higher. But Astifa is going to defensively cast Storm Step. So I guess first one for just casting defensively, and second one for bleed.
You're fine.
Okay, I had to quickly home Storm Step.
I feel like I'm going to have a very sad plant very faster.
I had a reflex save.
Ah, plant. Well known for dodging.
So Astifa moves there,
What
and she
were you
deals.
saying, Sideline? You
Holy
underestimated
shit.
my power.
Wow.
Underestimating my plant.
It takes half this. 6.
It survives.
Cora was going to cast Cure Light Winds.
Wait a minute, actually. You feel like your attack does not do as much damage as you like. It's
Fuck
resistant.
off. Why does everything I have to fight against have to be resistant to the one element witches get? Anyway, Cora's going to cast Cure Light Winds on Astifa. Just
Oh
out
yeah,
of
plants are
bleed.
resistant to lightning for some reason.
Not all of them, but a lot of them are.
I think
mean,
because they're always grounded.
Yeah.
Anyway, move action. Run away!
Plus, I mean, wood isn't the greatest conductor.
It's true.
I mean,
Can I
yeah,
be-
but
can
a
I be
tree hit by
resistant to
lightning
lightning?
fucking explodes.
I want to be resistant to lightning.
No, you're not made of enough wood.
Fuck you, I'm part plant.
And fuck you, I'm part air. And I get the resistance.
Oh wait, no, Hazel's part plant, I'm part animal. Can Hazel be resistant to lightning?
Hey, Berserker, you can't do anything because you're nauseated too. Stumble away and get murdered by Kelris.
Oh, attack of opportunity.
I mean, if that was a proper movement,
You're taking movement away.
turn off the second attack.
Ah!
Fortunately, as a berserker, it's probably got a shit ton of hit points.
Maybe.
Maybe.
He survives. He smashes his way out of the window.
What?
Cheating.
Wolf, you get a greatsword?
Chop.
I would like to spend some stamina on that. Let's spend 3 points of stamina. And we'll say AC because I actually don't know. Yeah.
Yay.
Well, Reese got like 7 stamina. It's worth spending.
Yeah, totally.
She might be 8 stamina. Kelris!
Hi, Trog. Up. I've power attack vital. Wait, can you power attack vital strike? Yeah,
Yes.
Yes,
Yep.
you can't vital strike cleave, that was it. Yeah.
Yep.
Bonk. Oh.
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 Ah!
Oh. Oh.
All I just say is describe.
I don't know how to describe that.
I don't think they have legs to break anymore.
I mean,
Just like
fine, I will describe it for you because I am the GM. As Kelris steps up to the troglodyte, swirling his sorcery in his hand, he moves back slightly against as Kelris's approach, but she is quick. Her steps are fast. Moving in, and with one great swing, Kelris leaps up and bisects the troglodyte straight down the middle.
Because
It's splitting either side like a well-cut apple.
Well, its legs explode for some reason.
yeah, well, the compression as she swings down from the top, his legs shatter outwards as he's bifurcated from the force.
If you choose not to describe it, I will describe it for you.
So yeah, that was a thing. Unfortunately, it's another case where the one time the leg breakage would have triggered, I'd killed it. But hey, I will take it.
Oh yeah. Also, yeah, the curse to fit now increases by 1.
I mean, does it?
Yeah.
Is it still under the effect of the whole holy water thing that we did before?
That was only temporary.
Yes, but you never said it had ran out.
It seems like it clears it, not resists.
I mean, it was weird because like while it was in effect, it wouldn't have pulled me over either.
Hello.
I plant you're in a cloud.
I don't have a nose.
they're immune to poison.
Dang it.
It's gonna whip Kelris.
Oh, don't do that.
Hey.
That's not nice. What did I do to you?
No, it doesn't. It feels really bad for Kelris, or maybe he's really scared.
I'm going
Stop
with
it.
scared. Somehow it saw what just happened.
Woof, 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 woof. That misses Reese by 1. Cadme.
That berserker ran out the window.
You can consider him out of the action.
Cadme's gonna stand up, and she's gonna move over here and go, "Hey, do you just wanna like? I don't know. I think we're gonna.
Are you trying to wild empty the plant?
Just because the only one left, I don't want you to actually. I mean, I get what you're thinking. It's very exciting, but you can actually just. It's fine. Yeah, essentially a wild empathy plant. It's like, are you really sure about the mean?
He's attempting a wild empathy check. He suddenly transforms into a potted plant.
There we go. Cadme's gonna pick up the potted plant.
Amaya.
5 foot step and stab, because I really don't feel like this animal warrants any use of any more magic. Does that hit?
Goodbye, doggo.
Stab. Yes, now dissolve back into thought bubbles and go away.
As the group can have a moment to recover, as the threat has averted.
Yay. Adeline's going bleh. Still.
Well, Academy says as she's carrying a potted plant. That was eventful. Do you think the other people were attacked as well?
The statue is
Or...
reformed, by the way.
Maybe they had to deal with the dogs that we heard.
Oh, that's a good point.
I'm going to
Yeah.
imagine the Trog statue still has some damage on it.
It's 12
Troglodyte.
inches shorter.
Yeah, it just disappeared. It doesn't have any legs anymore.
That wasn't too bad.
Well,
Yeah,
I think
think for yourself.
But I think this is the point where we're going to close this session.
Okay.
Yay.
Before we go,
You-
please
Cross
ask your mother what
you-
disappointed me.
You have completed.
you.
You completed the first part of this quest. There's still a lot of the mana to search.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, we've got 4 hours.
Hopefully.
What do you think happens at midnight?
I mean, probably we're kicked out of the manor and not allowed back in.
You were of course allowed to banter in your Victorian wares.
Why did it have to be a friggin' maid's outfit?
You know
Because-
exactly why it was a maid's outfit.
I know why it was a maid's outfit.
Because your
Kelra
true
still
inner
doesn't
self-
like that it's a maid's outfit.
Because your true inner self, the one that you know and you think about yourself, is amazing. This is what your true form
you see
is.
what I did to that Trog? Do you want me to do the same to you?
I'm holding a
Listen,
potted
I just
plant
healed
again.
her.
I can very
look
much
really
hit
good at
you.
it.
It's like, you know when someone's carrying a cup of coffee in the morning? I'm carrying a potted plant. You can't, interact with me
I
before
thought
I
you were
get
gonna say a baby.
I hate
Well,
coffee,
that too.
and I will destroy it.
I.
Oh
maybe
god,
there's
reset
an
that
argument?
loon.
Oh gosh!
What?
There's dogs barking in the background. We're throwing at the role play. Like, oh god, there's dogs.
But yeah, I hope you guys are somewhat enjoying this section.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I feel like perhaps in our searching we chose maybe not the most efficient path, but I'm certainly interested
absolutely
in what's
not.
happened here.
Yeah, it's it's a very different mission to be sure, and there's lots of weirdness to keep going.
Yeah. I'm just glad I found a weapon before we were attacked. I did not want to fight these things with a broom.
Academy spent her time gossiping with a plant.
You did. In fairness, Lady Guadalupe is one of the best NPCs thus far.
She really is.
She's one of the more friendly ones, at least.
Did you at least find out which one of us is supposed to play the part?
Nope. All you know is someone here is to play the part of the secret love interest.
I'm pretty sure it's
God.
not me.
Also probably not.
Oh, it could be.
Yeah, I have.
It
Well,
could...
you're dead, as Tuva in this narrative.
Yeah.
But
That is true.
It
But, I
could
mean,
be
if
the
it-
whole
if
scandal
everything-
of going with the servants.
Could be.
See,
Could
no,
be
but it would be
me.
the sister of a noble.
It
Yeah,
does,
I
feel like that's
does incline it's very likely to be Adeline or Amaya.
Yeah, and
Likely,
also,
but it might not
I'm
be.
really hoping it's Adeline.
That means
and it
it's
wouldn't be
Amaya.
me, because otherwise they would refer to me as the secret love interest.
Also, it's not cheating if you're forcefully put into a role by a weird mind ghost.
It's true.
It is if I have the opportunity to not give consent.
Our mission.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm a lawful good character. There's no way I can wiggle around this.
Yeah. There is far more to explore here, but it will be interesting to see what happens.
Yay.
I'm just gonna warn you now, if it does end up being Amaya, I am going to end up pissing off the ghost when I say no.
Oh,
If it's
It's
the
what
ghost-
Amaya does, so...
If it is you, I have something I could potentially pull off, don't you worry.
Oh my.